Hello, 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 my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm gonna be doing a general reading. For those who comes to the super chat, this super chat is in English. I already work for the people that speak Spanish. However, if you're bilingual and then you do pay a super chat, I will read you. Okay. No matter what the situation is, just remember that it's first name, last name, and birthday, and please follow the instruction. If you want a reading, first name, last name, last name, and birthday. Okay. For those that it's the first time that you guys are coming to my channel, I do live readings in Spanish and English. Usually in English it's on Wednesdays, and Spanish is usually on the weekends. Okay. So it's 5.0 super chat. You're welcome to ask any questions that you can ask. Just remember that is based on the chat. So what's on my mind? Um um, on YouTube. So if it's the first time that you guys are coming to my channel, just so you know, you're welcome to ask a question in English as in English. If you become a member, I will answer the question that you have either in English or Spanish, meaning that the membership is $5 every month. Okay. When you get out of the problems that you're in, you can always cancel membership anytime. Okay. If it's the first time you are in my channel, please subscribe to the channel so I could do a reading because I could easily see immediately if you have subscribed to the channel. Okay, you to send us an email, let us know what if you're subscribed or not. I'm using the general tarot for any work related issues, health issues. I'm using the chakra cards tarot oracle, and for love and romance is the romance angels cards. Okay, so and before them, because I'm gonna do an affirmation that I do in Spanish every time, and we're gonna do it in English. So just close your eyes, concentrate on the question, on the affirmations, and just try to repeat it so these affirmations become a manifestation. Okay. First, we're gonna say the affirmations is I have the man that is going to be my life partner for the rest of my life, that is going to love me and respect me is I if I am his king or queen. I am getting paid in my job what deserves to be paid. I am a successful person in my love life with my partner. We give and receive from each other. I am a successful with my job. I earn what the universe is giving me to provide me in full. I love my job and my videos. I am successful with them. I have a good car or a good transportation that takes me where I need to go. I am healthy. I have all the physical, mental, and spiritual strength that I need. My house is just the right space for me and my family. My bank account has the financial security I need for my retirement. My friends and family loves me. I am successful. I have the most wonderful nieces and nephews. I'm successful. My love in my heart is so big that it fills the entire world. My marriage is with the person who loves me unconditionally. I love him unconditionally, and he loves me unconditionally. he or she, whoever you are. The universe is giving me all that I need. I have the right to be born. I have the right to be in this universe. So right now I don't have a super chat, but I do have a member. Okay, and a member has a question, and the question needs to be answered. So I'm gonna read for hello Maria Marcela Morales. Okay, Marcela Morales, you're April 12th, 1967. Wow, you happy birthday. You just had your birthday um last week. Happy birthday. Okay, and Samuel Hurtado, he was born 6/23, 1972. When will they get back together? Does he still loves me? Okay. You want to know when you're going to get back together. Oh, so you guys know I had a procedure done today and I still had the little band-aid here. So, but I'm still coming to the channel to help you. I have a little bit of anesthesia right now, but I'm here with you guys. So I slept a little bit. So let me see. Because you asked me another question. If there was a spell done on you, I'm gonna do the Orishas Tarot for that question for Marcela Morales for 12/1967. And because you remember, I will answer those questions, okay? Um, First, I'm going to find out because your first question was if he still loves you. Let's see, there's going to be some kind of reconciliation in this relationship or with him. And Samuel Hurtado, June 23rd, 1972. Hurtado, June 23rd, 1972. I'm only going to take two cards from the Romance Angel cards to see if I could get the answer. Okay. Samuel Hurtado, June 23rd, 1972. So let's see. Um, Samuel Hurtado, June 23rd, 1972. Okay. Let's see what happens. And this is for Marcela Morales. Great love is worth taking the step you guided to. So this card is telling me that Samuel Hurtado is having a problem trying to get into a relationship with you. He's like, I feel like he's like afraid of um, making the step. Okay, if you're there, Marcela, you can answer me yes or no, or you don't know. Okay, because sometimes we don't know what's going on with the other person. The good thing is that a good readers will give you the answer of what's going on with the other person because not everybody can read the other person. Okay, unless you're usually mediums are the ones that we can tap into their intuition, and as a medium that I am, I can read the other person. So let's see what other card says. Look, I think that he's having problems with financially, so that could be one of the reasons as to why he hasn't made a commitment with you or he hasn't looked for you. He's maybe having problems with his money. He might, and sometimes that delays the situation with a partner. Okay, so I have a couple of people on the line. So let me say hello to Feline Tarot and to Enrique 101. He says hi. How are you guys? Thank you for being in my channel. And let me answer some of the questions that Marcela Morales has. She wants to know, has there any spell done on you guys? Let's see what card do I get from the Orisha Tarot. And so you can answer me if he's having difficulties with job. Does he has a good job, or he's hardly making ends meet? That means that he has a job that is only able to pay for his finances or whatever, his bills and whatever that he needs to pay. And like maybe his house, transportation, whatever it is, and he's having a hard time financially, bottom line. Okay, he's just making, no, he has a good job. Okay. So if he has a good job, he's just being I would say, because this one is telling you finances and career, maybe he's working too much. Okay. If he It could either be that he's making too much money and working too much, or it could be that he's not making enough money because finances, the card doesn't give you a specific. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it could be you either work too much or you don't make enough. Okay, so that could be the situation. So let's see if he's working too much and he's just concentrating on work, and no love life, no romantic life, and no some people don't even party, don't even drink. That affects the friendship. Okay, but I just feel that he has a little bit of blockage because he's the one blocking himself if it's not you. Okay, see, he works out of town a lot. So let's see if there's any card when it comes to for Samuel Hurtado 62372 that has to do with any negative energy, any spell sent to him. Let's see. Earth element, even though he's water and you're earth, because you're 412. Let's see. 412, you're an Aries, so you're fire. I thought you were Taurus. And he's June 23rd, so he's a Gemini. Okay. I don't think that there was a spell done to him, but I feel more that he has someone has is covering himself as being a good person, and there is someone that probably had gotten in between your relationship, but it's more like a jealousy type of situation. He That's correct. He will be when he will be back. Okay, he has is someone that probably have put some type of negative energy around you, a jealousy. Okay, so actually he needs to watch out for this person because sometimes some people come as your friends, but in reality they're telling that person, oh, she's not good for you and this and that. And some men listen to it because they're considered themselves friends, you know. And when you listen to someone, instead of speaking to the person that you have a problem with, or like saying yourself, they go to a third party situation and ask about the other person or what they should do. When if it's a woman, okay, or a man, it doesn't matter because men are jealous too. They're not going to give you the answer that they're looking for because they got to get the answer from you, the person that they're dealing with. Even though, look at this, he gets the six of water, even though he is thinking about you. So now that I read that part, that I know that there is a third party involved, or this could also mean that it could be a person from his past, the one that like an ex-girlfriend, an ex-ex-ex, or a friend. It could be a female friend or an ex-girlfriend that could be saying, no, don't be with her because of this and that and that. See, I don't get involved. One card, two cards flip. So look at this. He's sounding okay with these two cards that just flip, and this is going on his name. He's like out there, putting himself out there and flirting with other people. So to me, and he has some kind of codependency. So either he has an addiction. Codependency means that you're doing more than you're supposed to about something. If this has nothing to do with drug or alcohols, because codependency is addiction are affecting your romantic life. So if he doesn't have an addiction of drug or alcohol, this could be workaholic. The job could be the one that is affecting him, and he's putting himself out there like flirting, meaning that he wants to see if he can catch some fish in the sea. So he might be in a social media putting himself out there. So I don't see that there was a situation so far with the three cards that there was a someone involved with, like putting a spell on you, but more or less a jealousy type someone got and say something about the relationship between the two of you, and he listened to it. Okay, see, and he's also a very controlling person. Like he wants his things his way or the highway. We were together for 10 years. You know what? I don't think you should concentrate on going back. Okay, and do not wait for him. He's a control freak. Okay, his family doesn't like me, so it could be his family the one that put you against each other. And those type of relationships sometimes are very painful because there you always want to have their and your back. Okay, what on the only thing I could tell you. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna take one more card and see what happens. Manuela Carras, hi sweetie. Jesse Hernandez, hi, how are you? I'm gonna take one more card. I don't know if he's the same religion as you, and this is the house of work. This is the house of religion. Like this could be the church that he goes to. This could also be like if he's in another relation, like and he believes in something else or whatever. This is also affecting him. Okay, about the relationship with you. Sometimes that's what they do. So remember, tonight is a super chat reading, and if you are interested in answering a question, um, you know, you're welcome to pay a super chat. Is only $5, or a membership becomes only $5. See, here another card that jump is the card of the I usually call this the higher the higher priest, and the in the house of this will be like a church, and this tarot, and I feel that he probably goes somewhere. Okay, he probably had gone somewhere, and he probably is the type of person that he may not tell you that he goes somewhere to have a reading or something. Believe me, there's a lot of men that read themselves, maybe not from a house that he goes to, but probably over the phone. And what I could tell you is like if you really want to be in a relationship with him, let me take a chakra card to see what chakra comes out for you, Marcela Morales. I'm gonna give you a couple of cards from the chakra cards, Marcela Morales, to see what's the best thing that you could do in this situation, because he's a control freak and you don't want to be in a relationship. You're going to learn it eventually. I mean, sometimes we have to learn crap the hard way, and that's how I have learned things the hard way, because I trust people too much, or I care for people too much. So let's see if he comes back to you, be careful that he tricks you. And probably he has been tricking you all this time. If you've been in a relationship with him for 10 years and he hasn't married you, what are the chances of him marrying you? I would say is zero. Most people by 7 years, they already getting themselves into either moving in together, or usually between 2 to 5 years, a man will know that he wants to be with you for the rest of his life, or he's gonna know that or you guys are gonna be living together. Right now, this card is telling me that he's lying to you. He's lying in any way, shape, or form. He goes, he comes back, he goes, he comes back, he goes, he comes back. How many times are you gonna continue to do that? And stop being a victim. Okay, you're being a victim of someone that has used you and continue to use you. You need to protect your heart chakra, because this is the heart chakra color, and do not allow him to use you the way that he's using you. Okay, do not allow him to treat you the way he's treating you. I'm sorry that I'm telling you. I know that you love him, but you need to learn to love yourself. Okay, he's tricking and tricking, and he comes back. You can answer me if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's up to you, and stop being his victim. You are not his second best. You should be his priority. And if he cannot give you that that first priority of who you are, who you need to be, um, don't. Okay, stop it. And stop. If he calls you, you're not available. Okay, you cannot be available for someone that is not giving you the love and respect that you need. I'm sorry to tell you that, but I need to say it because that's what they're telling me. I got to tell you that. Okay, yes. So you need to put a stop. If he wants to come back to you, he's coming back for commitment. If he cannot commit to you, up the door, because there's plenty of men up there that will love you more than you think when you close the door to that chapter. 10 years, 5 years, 3 years is too much to give a man that if he's financially well, he shouldn't be looking for excuses not to be with you. You should be living together unless you have something that you need to complete and you haven't finished up. Let's say you want to complete and do something for yourself, you haven't finished school and you don't want to, it should be your choice. Oh, but other than that, he should be ready to be with you. um okay, Jesse Hernandez wants to know if Edgar Ortega 72183 is going to pay child support. Okay, he's 721. Don't make him Cancer. Okay, let's see if he's gonna pay you the child support. I'm gonna use the regular tarot. So let's see if he's gonna pay you for the child support. This is for Jesse Hernandez. Well, to be honest with you, the minute that I got that he, if you want him to pay two cards flip, um he is 721. He's a Cancer, but he's in the cast. Okay. I got the fire sign in reverse. Okay. So any card in reverse is, especially kings of queens, are the opposite. Okay. And then you have the world in reverse. So giving you these two cards in reverse with the king and the world, he doesn't want to pay you. Okay. He doesn't want to pay you. He doesn't want to help you. And so if you're thinking that he's going to, no. Have you taken him to court? That's my next question. Can you please answer me yes or no? So okay. Can you please answer me yes or no? If you had taken him to court. Jesse Hernandez. I'm waiting for that. Worry about this. Yes. Okay. So let's see what else is here. You, okay, need to, this is the death card. This is the card of transformation. Okay. Um, and this is a purpose that you need to do. Right now, you need to stop being so sweet about him. And if you had taken him to court, go back to court and tell the judge you haven't received anything. Okay? Because believe it or not, if you go to court and you tell the judge that you haven't received a penny from this man, look at this card flip, which is the balance card. This means that you're like hardly making ends meet. So you need to go back to court, tell the judge he's not paying me anything, and they have to garnish his his money. If he has income taxes, they're gonna have to garnish his money. Okay, so put yourself out there because this is court matters. Go up there, go to court, tell the judge, and the judge is gonna start taking the money out of his bank account, out of his paycheck, out of his job. Find out. They can find out where he works. If you can find out yourself through the family where he's working and everything, the government will take his money out of his bank account. Okay, you have his social security number. I'm sure you do because you guys were a couple at some time in your life, and you need to do your part. Okay, so I'm gonna read my feeling tarot. Caroline, is Caroline Roman good friend to me? Keisha Morales. Okay, uh, Caroline, Caroline Roman 11/22/96, a good friend. Keishla Morales wants to know, and she's 11/21/91. Okay, so you guys are very close in age. So let's see if she is a good person for you. I'm gonna use the chakra cards to see if this person is good, because this card concentrates on the energy of the chakras and what the intentions are of people. Okay, how their heart is, how their, how their mind is, how their all those feelings. The chakras can tell about the emotions of the other person and the feelings. So Feline Tarot wants to know, is Caroline Roman 11/22/96 a good friend for her? Okay. For those that are watching, you can put your thumbs up, share my video when we're done to 5 people. If you're the first time you're coming into the, the, the reading, please let me know you're a new person, and please subscribe to my channel. And I have to see if you have subscribed. I've been reading people that have not subscribed to the channel, and they say they do. They leave, they get the question, the answer of the question that they ask, and they don't subscribe, and that's not fair for me. Okay, remember, uh, we are here to give and receive. Okay, this is not I take advantage, and I take, and I don't receive. Sharing the video with 5 people, that's a given for me. So, Case Clamor, Caroline Roman 11/22/96, 11/22/96. Look, this person is coming in with the energy of vanity. That means that she's um a little bit fake. This is the type of person that she's into. There's two kind of people in this world. There is the one that how much you have in your bank account and how expensive your car is, that's how much you're worth. Okay. And there's the person that I call it the ass kissers, that they ice kiss you, you become a friend and this and that, and then all of a sudden they're not, if anything happens, they're no longer your friends. They hang around with you for a little bit, and then there's a fallout. Okay, so she looks like she's a little bit of a fake person. Okay, Keishla, the other card that she has is the perfection. Okay, I'm sorry that it was in reverse. Didn't I just said she's the type of person that is looking for, or she thinks she's the perfect person. So right there with these two cards is telling me I don't see I don't see her being truthful. Okay, she's about herself. She's about me, myself, and I. And she's looking for like I'm is perfect and you're not. And you're eventually gonna learn it as you continue to talk to her and be, be her friend. These are the type of people that when they come to you with an intention because they want something from you. Either they want the friendship, they want to sell you something, they want to give you something, or they need something from you. They're just lonely and they don't have no friends. That could be it too. But then they find somebody else that matches them, and they will like drop you for any reasons, okay? Or they will start feeling that they're better than you, and if you start telling, they feel that you're better than them. They're into a competition all the time. A perfectionist person is always with competition with everyone, not just you, but everyone. Maybe that's the reason that eventually she doesn't have that many friends. And let me see the third card, discovery. Um, you need to, because this card is over here, this person needs to try to find herself, and she hasn't find herself yet. Like I said, this is the heart chakra, this is the root chakra. This is a person like this, okay, um needs to find her real feelings. It needs to like hit rock bottom in a way to be good. So I don't feel her being so good to you. I would have had different cards. Let me see what cards comes out for you, Keisha Morales, in relationship with Caroline Roman. 1120. What does Keisha Morales 112191 needs to do with the relationship or the friendship of Caroline Roman 112296? See, facade. Okay, I think it's called facade. I don't think you need to have too much importance in this friendship. Okay, you're gonna learn your lesson. Okay, you it's like you have to like put her to the side. If I read you what that card means, let me just give you the message so you know. It's the yellow chakra, which is right there under right under the creation part, and is this is telling the inquiry of this card is bronze score is about reclaiming life, what I have done to heal my childhood pain. So I feel that this card is about you, okay? Maybe you're the one that are looking for friends. If that's the case, if you're looking for friends because you're unhappy with the friends that you have, you need to detach yourself and start healing your childhood pain, okay? And reclaiming your life. And you don't need people around you. The day that you discover that you don't need people around, that you need to love yourself first. And this is the card. And let me tell you what the rest of the message is: inspiration. If you're unhappy in your relationship, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Try not to be a fake friend. If she's a fake friend, try not to be that fake friend that she is. Okay, you don't need fake people that they don't call you, they don't ask you how you doing, they don't bother with you. So those people you keep it in the down low, in the far that they don't need to know your business. Look, at this time you're feeling like bittersweet. Okay, these cards are for you, Keisha. So don't try to be in relationships or friendships that are not worth it for you, and just try to be with a person that is be with yourself, heal your pain before you can have good friendship, because friendships will come along. See, and the bittersweet is parents often make difficult decisions not supported by their children. Can I see the strength in the choices of others? And the key ideas are hidden blessings, celebrating tempered by sadness, protecting someone, ability to honor others, new horizon. So bittersweet is like sometimes you need to like go away. I feel that this friendship with this person is not worth it. Okay. So okay, so it's not worth it. You gotta start bringing other friends involved here. Okay, so let's see what's in the last card that I have is passion. The thing with you is that you're very passionate with people, you're very passionate with yourself, meaning that you give a lot of love and affection to people, and you sometimes feel that the people is gonna do the same thing right back to you, and no, they don't. So, it's not sometimes it's not worth it. You can be friends but from far. Oh, I see you when I see you, but don't tell her your business or nothing like that. That's not a true friend. Uh, is my dad on health wise? Israel Morales. Israel Morales. And he was June 4th, 1963. Okay, let's see the health of your dad. Let me use that Orisha's tarot because I could get any of the I could get one of the things that are the health things. So let's see if Israel Morales, June 4th, 1963, is his health is doing okay. Israel Morales, 6/4/63, is his health doing okay? Let's see. Look, he's coming in with Chango. He's a very strong person, meaning physically, your dad is very, very, very strong. That's also telling me that he's a very balanced person, okay, because he's coming in the upward position. So he's very strong. He knows what he wants. He's mature man. He has the fire energy. He's a very passionate man. Maybe that's where the passion comes, that you are very passionate too, a very passionate woman. That means a lot of strength. Let's see what else is coming in for him. For Israel Morales, June 4th, 1963. Look, he financially okay. He has this is the sun card, which is the strength also. This is telling me that he's very strong, and the three cards are very positive. So health wise, he's doing okay. He's very, very strong man. I'm getting Chango, which is a very strong saint. Um, and let's see what else comes out for him. I'm gonna take one more card with the tarot cards, and then the chakras, to see what he needs to do in his chakras, if there's anything that he needs to do. Okay. Didn't I say that's San Lazarus? We San Lazarus here, even though he's strong, okay, he might be having issues with arthritis, okay. Anything that has to do with, even though like I said he's strong, he's a very strong person, but he's getting to the age that if he hasn't done it, he needs to go to do his physicals. He needs to do uh anything I check out his arthritis, his bone density, do like a checkup. If he hasn't done it, that tells me that he needs to do it like right now. Okay, because some men don't like to go check themselves and they're afraid of going to the doctor, but it's time for him to go. So he could be okay. See, the next card that he comes out with is the devil card, which I don't like why he came out with the devil card. Sometimes the devil card is because dark energies around him. Okay, so I know that if he has anything that has to do with San Lazarus, due to any witchcraft that people could have done, because remember, I told you, people all the time, sometimes people put witchcraft on men, especially when they were 20 years old, they're still carrying out that dark energy. Maybe that's the reason why he could be a very strong man also mentally, and physically he's not doing okay, but we need to see the medical reports to see how he's doing. You need to know his medical report. And if there's anything that could also be affecting, is when we have negative energy or dark entity or witchcraft done to us. What happened is we might feel sick one day, we might have a headache, we might not be able to sleep, and those things affect our body. So ask him to do a physical first before you do anything else, to make sure his physical health is well. Because I feel this card came out all by itself. So if at some point somebody could have done something attached to him and they didn't break the spell, it's still attached to him. So that's what happened. And I was going to take another card from the heart chakra, remember, and that just flipped. So that card was meant to happen, because I was just going to take this one and take one more. So make sure you check that. And let me see what the the chakras come out. See, he's also having issues about some kind of guilt that he has. Whatever guilt it is that he has about whatever happened to him in his adulthood, with relationship to his kids, whatever happened, there is something that is consuming him. And sometimes when people have guilt, also affects their health life, meaning the mental life. Okay, like the mental health, whatever it is that happened 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, still affecting him. So maybe that's the reason why he needs to release something. The San Lazarus coming along, because San Lazarus also um, is the type of saying that you need to go to you need to go see the psychiatrist, the psychologist, someone that you need to go see, because his physical body could be okay, but his mental health is not okay. So remember that. And after he finds out how he's doing with his health, then work at it at this thing over here, because this could be affecting his health too. Okay, any witchcraft that people do will affect until you break it. Either you break it, or you give yourself 100% to God and you don't look back. Okay, so let's see who else is here. Earth Angel. My name is Brett. My date of birth is 7/26. So Brett, do you have a last name? My date of birth is 7/26, which is July 26, 1994. Dario is 12/23. Okay, so it's two people. Dario is 12/23/1982. I am a Leo and he's a Capricorn. How does Dario feels about me? What does he want from us? Does he want for us? Okay, Earth Angel, I need you the information of your um okay, so Brett is Coley. And and what is Dario's last name? Okay. I need to know his last name. Um and do me a favor also, if you're not a member, can you please subscribe to the channel? Um Earth Angel Rodriguez. So Dario is Rodriguez. And can you please send me a screenshot that you subscribe, because I read people, like I said before, and I unsubscribe. I unsubscribe, okay? And share the video with at least 5 people, okay? So Brett Coley, 7/26/94, and Dario Rodriguez, 12/23/82. Let's see what's going on with the relationship. Okay, the card that just flipped is release your ex. It's time has come to clear out the energy. So it's either you or him that needs to release your ex partner. Okay, one of you is still attached to the old relationship. You need to cut that and let go. And usually, when this card comes out, if you were to see, the angel has a little piece of paper, and the message is basically telling you, write all the things about the ex partner that you didn't like, and it's time for you to release it, meaning burn it. Okay, if you can burn everything and do it as many times, anything that the reason why he's an ex is because he hurt you. Okay, or you hurt it, either he hurt you, or you hurt them, or you hurt each other, whatever it is. um it's time for you to let it go. He had an ex, and I think he's still he is not him, not me. Okay, so if he's the one that has the ex, he needs to release it. He needs to burn it. He needs to take it out, because what's gonna happen is this relationship could have blockages because of that. I only do 3 cards when it's free, unless you do when the people do a PayPal. I mean a PayPal. I'm sorry, Super Chat, which is a $5 donation, and it's right next to the emoji. If you do a donation, then I read more cards. Okay, so let's see. If he is able to release that person, look at this. You guys could have so much passion in this relationship. Okay. Um. So if that's what you can do, if that's what you want, that's going to happen. But you have to, or he has to release that other person, because you don't want to have, even though passion is good in a relationship. Okay, you can always make, if you cannot donate, you can always go to my webpage. And if you want to book a reading, I'm going to put my webpage for those that, some people tell me that they cannot donate. Always go to the webpage. It's Maria the clairvoyant.com. Okay, so when you go to Maria the Clairvoyant, I didn't put it right, clairvoyant. And when you put Maria the Clairvoyant, oh shoot, I'm spelling it wrong, clairvoyant.com, then you can link that, and you're able to get, you can, that's done through the PayPal account. Okay, that goes directly to the PayPal. So he said he is a clairvoyant. Okay, if he says he's a clairvoyant, let me tell you something. A lot of people come with the energy of being a medium. We all have mediumship, okay? But not all of us can develop to the highest level. I always tell people, you guys are almost twins. So, what do you mean you guys are almost twins? Who, me and him? So some people get to the level of being to the top level, like PhD, and some people can never graduate high school. So he might be, he might not. I'm not saying he's not. Oh, okay, got you. He might be, he might not. But the only thing I could tell you is that some needs to be what's the word that I want to use? We call it development. So he could be a clairvoyant, but he needs to develop himself. So let me see one more card that can come out here for him. Yes, he could be a clairvoyant. I'm not saying that. Look, the next card that's coming in is that if he's the one that needs to release this ex-partner, because he needs to start calling his soulmate. So if you are his soulmate, or you, because this reading is for you and you're asking for him, he might be looking for you in a passion way, or you might have to call your soulmate. So, it's when with three cards, that's why it's hard to say like how much I could read it with three cards, because it gets a little complicated when when it's only three cards. It's not like doing a full reading that I could concentrate on the whole and using more cards. But I feel that there is passion coming from him, and he needs to release his ex, and you need to start calling yourself your soulmate. And if he is your soulmate, this is going to help you for you guys to get together. You need to continue to pray. The card tells you your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help you bring you together. So if you visualize this person as being your soulmate, the prayers are going to help you. Okay? So that's what's going to happen between you and him if you guys decide you stay together. You have to put your part, you have to put your work in it. Okay? And let's see who else is here. Manuela Garbaza has, Sweetie Jesse Hernandez. Good. So I feel that this is the only people that are here. It's almost an hour. And like I said, if you're willing to do a personal reading, you're welcome to do it. But this is what I do, three cards when it comes to the relationship. And if you need to work on this relationship with him, continue to pray, and tell him he needs to release this person. If sometimes we need to put the strength in ourselves to understand that, listen, if you don't give up on this ex-partner, I can't be in the picture, because that doesn't allow for you to move on into the next step of the relationship. What happens is it blocks you, it blocks the other person, And then what happens is that those relationships, when they still thinking about the ex, it starts to dissolve. Why? Because they start treating you like you're the enemy instead of the lover. They start treating you like you did something to them when you didn't. They're too much into what was done to them, and the relation continue. It starts to fade away. So if he doesn't want those feelings that you have for him right now, you're gonna have to walk away and say, and it's just gonna be temporarily until he makes a decision. Sometimes you need to be strong, and sometimes separation has to happen in order for them to start loving you and respecting you the right way. Okay. So thank you for everyone that came to the channel. I don't see anybody else in the channel. So thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing the video with me. Go to the you can share it with your friends. You can share it on Facebook and your Instagram, whatever you want to share it. Thank you for all the ones that came in tonight. And I'll see you in the next reading. I will be all my reading in English are already up there. So listen to my videos. Put comments if you want. So if Hurin says I have a question. Okay, what's your question? Because I'm about to close. I told you I had a procedure that I have anesthesia on me. So let's see, where's my pen? Oh, right here. I have a question. So what's your question? Say your question because, okay. Saif Houdin. Hello, I'm about to close. What's your question? Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's see. I know it takes a while to type. I don't know how you guys can do all those questions because I can't be asking anything, not typing. Okay, it says there is a lot of negative energy surrounding my girlfriend Keishla Morales, 11/21/2091. How do I help her get it out? Okay, um, the way that you can help the negative energy around it. Okay, one is doing the prayers. Okay, I do have a prayer. This is usually in a book that I don't know if you guys have it or you can get it. I don't know what state are you in. Okay. Um. Also, remember if you have done a couple of my rituals that Keishla Morales. That's the person, right? Keishla Morales. Yes. The book I don't think I have it here because I have it in my car with the bag that um I usually carry when I do work outside. Like, um let's put it that way. You know what the doctors takes a black bag to go visit patients? That's how I have a bag that I carry along with my book of prayers and the stuff that I need to do work outside the house. So the book is in Spanish. I think I have one in Spanish, but there's one in English. Is the let me see if I have it here. And what I could do for you, because you already paid a super chat, um, I could send you in the email, send me your email so I could send you the name of the book. Okay. I could actually see if I can find that specific prayer, which I don't know if it's out there. And you can start with that. Okay. The more you pray, that's one thing that's going to help her. And with every prayer that you do, is going to be doing under her name. Let's say, if you're going to say, I'm going to do Our Father is in heaven and the name of Keishla Morales. So, and don't, you're going to do that. Let's say I give you that information. Let me just see if I have the Spanish book here, because I have a few books. Just a moment. Okay, I have a book here that is in Spanish. I gotta see how the book is in English. Is this book, okay? And it has this book. As you can see, these books are old. This book is so old. It's the very first book I ever purchased. Okay, over 30 years old. I was very young when I got this book, and I started doing prayers from here. Okay, if you can get these two books in Spanish, they have a lot of prayers here. Especially this is the ones that we use, the mediums use the most, okay, to do as spiritual masses. So I suggest you to get the book. Another thing that I could suggest for you is to do the spell of the coconut. Okay, the spell of the coconut, it have to be two coconuts, one for yourself, meaning one for Keishla Morales. And can you please send me the names? The names are let's see the name in Spanish. Okay, I don't know if this book comes in English. I never seen them in English. It comes in Spanish. La fe de la oración. Okay. Um, and the other one is for a spirit. It's a spiritual book, and it's called Colecciones de oraciones escogidas. Okay, so those are the names of the two books. Okay, this is the one that we work the most, the spiritual people, when we do masses. So if you can do two coconuts and uh, one is done on the floor and the other one is done for yourself. Like let's pretend that this is a coconut right here. Just pretend, okay? If you get two of these, two coconuts, and you cleanse yourself with the coconut, you're gonna use it like if you're using like a soap and you're cleaning yourself when you're naked, okay, in the bathroom. So you're gonna do the same thing. That coconut to take you know manteca de corojo, palm oil. You're gonna rub it against it. You're gonna talk to the coconut and say elegua, because that's a representation of elegua, and you're gonna say elegua, please um take away any witchcraft, brujeria, mal de ojo, envidia, celos, enviness, jealousy, and you're going to start cleaning yourself from top to bottom, meaning that from your top, you're going to clean yourself all the way down to your feet. What you do with that coconut, it stays in your bedroom to collect any type of negative energy, and then she goes break it. The same way as the one in the house. I don't know if I did send it to her before. I did tell her to look into the rituals that I put it. So if you do one for yourself and one for the house, the other one is kicked all over the house and it has to be broken too. You can leave it broken You can take one day and break it, the other one another week and take it. Don't do the two of them at the same time. And that's gonna help her some of the negative energy. Okay. Um I and she's gonna start feeling much better. When she's done with the things that she needs to do, she needs to contact me. Okay. So that's what you want me to put it in writing what I just told you. I can send you an email so it can be probably done. I don't want to put it up there. Is that okay? Sarif Hudim, you can answer me yes or no. Yes, if you can. Okay, I will. So I'm gonna close now, and I'm gonna send you the And remember, the coconut cleansing is in a video. So, but I'll send it to you in the video so you can see it. My coconut, I think I did that like 2 years ago. And but the one personally for her, I don't think it is in there. Okay. So, anyway, love and light, and I see you in the next video. And believe me, um, she's gonna start feeling a little bit much better. So, um, just don't try. First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, Keishla, try not to go to bars for now for a couple of weeks. Now the for Easter or none of that stuff. Don't do any clubbing, any bar. From your house to you could do the movies if you want, but don't do anything that after midnight. After that, you're gonna be out after 9 o'clock. Don't do that, okay? Because you're cleansing yourself, and during this week, is a lot of negative energy out there. That's why I'm not gonna do nothing on Friday night, okay? Because I don't read. Anybody that's gonna do anything on Friday night is a witch that does practice negative energy. So I don't do that. Don't go nowhere. Um, and mainly stay calm. Let the stuff start working and don't do anything. Okay. You can do the coconut stuff next week. Don't do it this week because right now you're being holy. This is the holy week. This is the Jesus week. Prayers are the most important thing. So I'm gonna send you the stuff and I'm gonna email it back to you. So I talk to you next time and is okay, I'll see you here and I'm gonna send you that email, okay? So love and light to all of you in the channel. I'll see you the next time. And it's the Holy Week. If you have no business being up there, don't. Okay, because what's gonna happen is you're better off staying home because the only people that are gonna be out on a Friday night is the ones that don't have no respect for the creator. Okay, so take care of yourself. Bye bye.